Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or maybe even good night, wherever you may be. My name is Jerome Howard. I'm an author, fitness trainer, mentor, sports consultant, and proud founder of Dynamic Performance Development. So a common question I've been getting a lot lately is, what advice would I have to my younger self? And I've been also answering the question of what advice would I have for anyone who's looking to become a personal trainer. So as of 2022, this will make 6 years since I've been in business. So I've had the fortunate blessing of working with nearly 6 or 7 dozen professional athletes ranging from NFL, NASCAR, professional boxers, and the list goes on and on. I've also worked with many premier brands ranging from Lululemon, Nike, Adidas, Dick's Sporting Goods, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Atlanta Falcons. Once again, the list goes on and on. And that's not including the 6 to 6,500 general population or the everyday superheroes that we call them here at DPD. So that being said, I want to just share these 5 tips that I would have for anyone who's looking to become a trainer. And some of these naturally will interloop on some of the things that I wish I would have known when I first got started. So these are in no particular order, but I want to go ahead and start with the first thing, which is mentorship. Guys, don't be afraid to find someone who's really good at what you're doing, who's already done what you're doing, or who is currently doing what you're doing, and find a way to provide value to them. In my earlier years, there was a mentor of mine who was phenomenal at what he did, and I knew he was extremely busy, and I literally paid for a plane ticket to go out and sweep and mop his gym because I knew that if I did that, that would grant me the opportunity to speak with him more and get more of an in-depth look at some of the things that he was doing, and that turned out great for me. That investment paid off tenfold. I was honest about my intentions, and that guy still mentors me to this day. So don't shy away from getting good mentors. The next thing is collaboration over competition. Right now, we're in an ego-filled time where everyone wants to make everything about them. Everything's very Eurocentric. I believe in doing the complete opposite. You know, there's, for example, with trainers, there's doctors, therapists. There's so many people that we often bash and talk crap about when in reality, there's so much that we can do together. So once again, screw competition. Competition is a myth. Let's all come together for the greater good of our client. Because at the end of the day, the better we can serve our clients, we all win in the end. The next thing is actually looking the part. I'm not saying that you have to walk around like a bodybuilder or you got to have sculpting six-pack abs, because there are some guys on social media and out there who have all those things but aren't necessarily good professionals. But nonetheless, you shouldn't be out of shape or simply asking your clients to do anything that you can't do yourself. And keep in mind, guys, that when it comes to fitness training, a big part of what we're getting paid for is inspiration, accountability, motivation. So if you're not looking the part, and you don't look like you lift weights or work out at all, it's going to be very hard for somebody to pay you, let alone pay you what you're truly worth to give them those results as well. Because they're going to look at you and not, they're going to naturally think, I don't believe you. Next thing is, guys, I would, similar to a lot of people out there, we get caught up on the marketing. I paid for Facebook ads. I mean, you name it. So many various marketing tactics and all these different things. And what I learned is that the best form of marketing is always going to be word of mouth. So, even if you only have one client, whether that's a friend, a relative, whatever, always ask yourself, how can I do so well with this client that his friends, his family, his coworkers, his spouse, anybody that sees him or her, of course, sees such a drastic difference that they have no choice but to want to learn more about myself and learn more about how did that person make that transformation. The next thing is professionalism. Guys, I know so many people who are skilled at their crafts, and they're very, very good at what they do, but they're simply not professional. They're not valuing clients' time. They're not proper communicators. You're no showing on your clients. You're always canceling. You're on your phones doing training sessions. All these different things. We have to be professional, guys. It's easy to get a client, but it's very hard to keep that client. And when you talk about really getting paid what you're worth, there are trainers out there getting 120, 150, even 200. I've heard guys getting $250 an hour. And no one's going to pay you that type of money if you're not professional. And last but not least, I know a lot of times with training, we spend so much of our time wanting to get certified, wanting to get these various certifications, all these letters behind our name. Those things are great, but I would also, this is a big one, guys, stay with me. I will also say spend just as much, if not more time on your business than in your business. So what I mean by that is, training, writing out workout plans, you working out, all those things you're doing in your business, but also make sure you're doing things on your business, such as hiring and finding a good CPA, improving your systems and processes, working on your payment method. your payment processing method. You know, cash is fine, but guys, there's Stripe, there's PayPal, there's so many other things out there that can improve that customer experience and that overall professionalism. And, you know, getting good attorneys, you know, making sure you're having all your paperwork in order. There's so many other things. That's a separate video in itself. But guys, I won't hold you long. Thank you for your time. Once again, mentorship, collaboration, looking the part, word of mouth, professionalism, and making sure that you're getting your business in order. Make sure you're working on your business just as much, if not more, than in your business. Guys, I hope this provided value for you. If you have any questions, please comment below. I want to continue to do these things any way I can provide value to others. I'm all about that. Love you guys. See you soon. And as always, train dynamic.